Hey, what's going on guys? Culture here, and today I'm bringing you guys a domination gameplay on the map Ambush. And in this gameplay I was using the AK-74U with silencer on it, and also in the gameplay, and man, this was actually some gameplay. But not because I did well in it, to be quite fair, I did kind of suck it. But in this gameplay it was absolutely beast-like. It was like me and our team, like we were trying to win. And at the first bit of it, like the first 3 or 4 minutes of it or something, like the freaking enemy team like spawn trapped us because they got like flag C and B, and they managed to spawn trap us, and we couldn't even get out. And I was there trying to capture B, but you know, they managed to kill me and all that, so I couldn't manage to. And you know, I actually thought that I was playing the objective on my own because like according to my eyes, like it just looked like they're just going for kills, which it did look like it. But in the end they were trying to capture the flags as well. So while the enemy team spawn trapped us, we managed to get out of the spawn trap, capture B, put them in a spawn trap, catch up, and we actually won. And I thought that we lost because it did look like it, and I was there trying to capture a flag to myself, and we actually managed to win. And I thought that we lost, and when it said victory on the screen, I was like, yes. I was like, ole, 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 ole. I was absolutely like so excited. Like, this game was actually like one of the best gameplays that like I ever gotten so far in Call of Duty 4. I'm going to play it like lots more times in the future, but so far this was like the best, you know, for me and the teammates as well. So it was absolutely fantastic, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. So yeah, so let's get into the topic now. In my last video, I said I was mentioning about JC night at a disco, and you know, I explained all of that, and I like put it in random topics, like, you know, for the first minute or so I was like, oh yeah, people got kicked out, and then randomly I moved on to, you know, people were drinking before they went in and all that. I just put it in random, you know, times or something, whatever you pronounce that, or make that into a real sentence. But yeah, I was just trying to do that, you know, not to give too much detail away, so that, you know, none of my friends or something would be like, what, or whatever to it. So I was just trying to avoid that. But one of my friends commented on the video saying, you know, put it in more detail, because you know, if I want to remember it in the future, I'll be able to watch this video and I'll be able to remember it well and all that. So I actually did agree to that, so which is why I'm going to go over it again, but in detail. So here we go. So before me and my friends went to the disco, one of my friends went into a ditch, and he was waiting for his friends, and you know, while he was waiting for his friends, he got like, I don't know how many cans they were. Like, him and his friends were down at a bush in like a field, and they were drinking away before they went into the disco, because if you go into the disco with drink, because it's under 18, so you're gonna get kicked out if they catch you with drink in your hands. So loads of people were drinking before they actually went. So so yeah, so my friend had like 3 cans or something before he went. He was okay when he got there. They're a bit langers and all that. And yesterday, when I was out with him, I was out with a friend. We went downtown and all that, and he said that one of his friends were in Londis, in a shop called Londis, and he was langers because like I don't know what he did. He said that he moved one lady out of the way, like pushed a girl down and goes, give me your gum or something, and the man got furious. He was like, get out, or else, you know, I'll call the police or something. And he got out and all that. But yeah, it was a bit weird, and I decided just to say that, and I think it was on JC night, but I can't really remember. So yeah, because I wasn't really there. So yeah, so they had a drink before they went in, and I didn't have any drink before I went in, because 1, I didn't have any cans on me, and 2, I don't feel like drinking because it's disgusting. So yeah. So when I got there, there was a line of people there. There were so many people. It started at 9, I was texting my friend. I was like, where are you? Like, he's like, I'm at the disco and all that shiz. And I was like, okay, we're at the disco. Got no reply. So I went down there anyway. I got a spin down from my dad. He parked somewhere near the disco. I walked down just to see if I can see any of my friends, which I did. There's a whole load of them. So I was like, Dad, go on. I'll stay. And he was like, okay. So I was in the line, walking up. And as I got there, it was like a tenner to get in, and I paid for it. And one of the guys just like took my hand, like just stretched out a bit, just like felt my pants and all that, which sounds kind of wrong. But yeah, he was just trying to check if I had anything on me that I shouldn't have, and obviously I didn't, because I don't really roll like that, and plus I would get caught anyway. So yeah, so then I was allowed in, and to be quite honest though, the disco was small. It was a bit small, and it was absolutely packed. And it wasn't from my school as well, it was from other schools, it was from Bandon, and it was from other places, because there's not really much discos in Cork, where I live. So so like a lot of them had to come down to the disco that was in our town. So I got in, we were walking around, and as we were walking around, there was people inside. It was absolutely warm inside though, and outside was freezing. Outside there was like smoking, like cigarettes and everything, and I thought that they weren't allowed. But I don't smoke, but I thought they weren't allowed, and I was smelling the cigarette, but they never got caught. And I don't think you can get kicked out for that, but I don't know, because I didn't see anyone getting kicked out for that. So I'm guessing you could. But anyway, yeah, they were smoking along, and there was actually like 2 disco, electronic things. I don't know what you call them. There was like one outside, one inside for some reason, which I do not know. But yeah, they were playing different songs. Like one guy had like all the setup where he can like remix and all that, and the other guy was just there pressing one button, change song, another button, change song, another button, change song. So that's all he could do outside. So he wasn't really a real DJ in a way. And so yeah, and inside there was security guards just, like looking around just in case anyone didn't get into fights, because you can easily get into a fight with like loads of people, like random people, because like how they are, they get drunk and they get drunk, to be langers and all that, and they just want to get into a fight for no apparent reason, and which is why they're there to try and stop it. And there's one sign of like a punch or a shove, you'll get kicked, but not for like the whole thing, just only for like 5 minutes, and then you're allowed back in. But there was policemen around the place though. There was policemen outside it, and I didn't see any inside. They're mostly security guards, but it doesn't really matter about that. And yeah, and as we were walking in, I was with my friends, and there was like a load of people getting shifts. I did mention this in the last video, so I'm not going through it again. And yeah, so there was so many shifts and all that around the place, kissing and everything. I was like, oh okay. And then like after all of that, like all we did really was walk around. We didn't really go much dancing for some strange reason. My friends wasn't really up to it, so we were just walking around. And then I saw one of my friends that was that actually commented below. I saw him. He was just only like walking around really. That's all I saw him doing. But then after that, I didn't see it. I don't know how I saw it. Like how I didn't see it. It was like so visual. Like everyone saw them. There was like 50 people with cameras. He'll know what I'm on about already. He'll be like, oh no. But yeah, but this is gonna live on forever. So yeah, so basically I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because it is not really appropriate really to talk about it since it's gone on the internet. So yeah, so he found a girl, they went up against the wall, like what most people do. If they get in a shift, they go up against the wall and they just kiss. That's basically it. But what my friend did, he went much further than that. And as we all know, if you go much further than a shift, then there is going to be something serious happening. But I don't really know. He didn't really know either. He pretty much had a hangover, but he remembered what he did. But on his friend's point of view, he was, they were like, you know, is she pregnant? And they were even like that in school. Like the next day in school, he walked in, everyone was like, oh, here, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Like did you get her pregnant and all that? And he was like, I don't think I went that far with her. Like, he was pretty sure at the start that he didn't get her pregnant because, you know, as the what you do to get her pregnant and all that. He did something like that. I'm not really gonna say it, but he did something like that, and everyone thought that he was trying to get her pregnant, and it was so many questions about that. And at start he was positive that he didn't, and now he was like, I don't really think so, and he's like thinking that he did now, but I'm pretty sure that he didn't, because if she was pregnant, then blimey, he would get the smack off of by her dad or her parents or anything like that, because like it is under 18s, and like I don't know how old she was. She was probably like my age, like 16 or something, and like that's a little bit young to get pregnant, so that would be quite awkward. And also what happened is people like some people were even like drunk, like I said, they were drinking before they got in, and they had so much drink down their freaking throat or down their stomachs or whatever. They got drunk, and the policeman noticed. They kicked them out, don't know when, and I don't really know for how long. And also here, there's like connection interrupted, so it's gonna go pitch black. But anyway, and also me and my friends looked out, and we saw people getting sick. I don't know why they even want to. I was like, why are we looking at people getting sick for? And he was like, we're just looking at them and all that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it that went on. It started at 9, and it wasn't over until 11:30. So it was a kind of a good night for all of us, but especially for my friend. But anyway, that is the end of the gameplay. The screen's gone black again, but who cares? So yeah, that is pretty much it. Hopefully I gave as much information as possible, and hopefully you know, my friend who commented on my last video liked it, and hopefully it will be in detail as well. So yeah, and if not, I'll probably have to go over it again in my next video. But yeah, so once again, hopefully it was in detail, and please click the like button, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.